Hello everyone, welcome back to EDDventure episode 13, where today we're going to do a little bit more infrastructure work to get our arc furnace up and running and get the extreme reactor going. So as you can see behind me, I've made a little change to our little factory area. I've added in these andesite scaffolding to add the next floor. So we're still gonna put the arc reactor by here. I'm pretty sure it can still fit here because I think 1, 2, 5, 6. I think it can still fit here. It is 5 across, yeah. So it's gonna be like right up against this wall, but it'll fit. And upstairs we're gonna put I've got to make the squeezer as well because I need this to make graphite, which you've got to smelt graphite dust, which is done through coke dust in an industrial squeezer. So we're going to do that, and I've also added in this little elevator from Create. So outside I've just done a small windmill just to power this. Add a little bit of moving contraption parts to the factory to make it look a bit better. I'm still yet to finish the roof of this one, which I might do the same sort of thing with this up around the outside of here and do the same sort of roof just to try and tie it all together. So I had to gear up the windmill by quite a bit, but I did it with cogs instead of the rotational speed controller, which I have added to that one over there. So now instead of flying around everywhere, I just come in here, switch to 1. Let me just pause the music a minute. A little bell. The bell lets us know when we hit the right floor. So up here then, we're going to have the squeezer. I'm going to break this one so we can get the power up through here. Which, you know, what's good about this is, like, you know, before this Create version, before the version of Create where it brought the elevator pulley in, you had to use pistons with massive amounts of extension poles. But now, this just makes it so much better, and it looks nicer. Because then I can also add another redstone contact, like up again, maybe to here, or even like halfway up the wall, halfway up the window, and do another floor of something. So we're gonna get the squeezer going first, and we can start getting our graphite working while we build our extreme reactor, which I'm still not sure on what sort of size we're gonna go with. These, and these. Okay, so a quick little crafting session here. Okay, wooden barrels. I had a feeling I was going to be out of something. How many did I need? 4. 3. Back up that light engineering blocks. We need some sheet metal. We need how many? 2. That's fine. So one craft is 4 of them. Yeah, so 2 of them. How many pipes? 2 pipes. Redstone engineering. I need to get some more iron plates. We need to get Squeezer up and running because I want to get the furnace going so we can start actually cooking up all our dust and grits as they are. They're all grits, yeah, they're all grits in immersive. Like, I know I can fly around, but you know, it's just nicer to have this elevator that takes us up and down. And then we need to cook some iron. Just take this. Let's cook that up for now. Why not? That gets our piston. And then we need how many steel scaffolding? 6 and 3 fence. Oh, look at that. Recipe perfect. Right, so let's get our book out because it's going to be easier with the book than it is with the diagram. We're going to put our squeezer here. Let's just have a look at the diagram and see if we can figure it out. It would be nice if I could turn this around. But it looks like the book is going to be easier. Heavy machinery, squeezer. So yeah, we need the pipes on the bottom. There, so it looks like we got water. I'm gonna go pipe, this and that. Light engineering, X layer, barrels, this, that. Wait, wasn't it? Oh, X. As you can see, my sword has disappeared because it broke on me, and I can't be bothered to make the ahuatl, or however you want to pronounce it, stuff to make another, to fix it. So I'll just make a different sword eventually. These back there, and then fence around there. And with the engineer's hammer, there's our squeezer. Can it make nut milk? Lovely. An energy exporter, cable, and a variable card. So we'll bring this power line around here. Go up. Export energy. Awesome. So that will be. I'm gonna keep them on me for now because I'm going to need them again for the extreme reactor once we get that built. So what we need to do now is to make this graphite dust. We need to squeeze 8 coke dust into 1. And to make this work, we need 3 of these. So we need 12, and then it says 12 ingots, which is 8 graphite. 8 coal dust per, which is 196. Yeah. It's a stack and a half. So then we just need to go launch and launch. So get us all our coke dust. And then for our extreme reactor, we're gonna just start with a basic one first. We do extreme and then basic. So we need the controller, we need the base, the casings, we need the glass, fuel rods, control rod. We need that power tap, I believe. And I think we need the solid access port. Yep, there's our graphite stuff. We just pop that in there. That's crazy. Oh, hang on. Would help if I do this. Change you to 10,000. that should get us our three graphite rods that we need to make the arc furnace work. So that is that then. I think what we can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this basic reactor can only go to, I think, 5x5 maximum, whereas like the other one, the next tier up can go up to like I think 9x9 or 7x7 max. I'm not sure. We're only gonna do a 5x5, which will probably plop maybe central-ish, like here. So for this then, we need to cook up some of our yellorium. We need to cook up some of our coal, which I'm hoping we still have plenty of. Not lapis. Coal. And yellorium. Somehow we've only got 47. I thought we had more than that. Thorium. I thought we had more than 47 yellorium. Okay. That should be enough. I need one for this. Or I can use uranium. Then I've only got a little bit of uranium as well. Okay, so let's just craft up stuffs that we need. We need iron. Of course we need iron, Mike. Of course you need iron. Iron is probably the most basic resource you need in Minecraft. So we need a bunch of these. Just gonna pop all of this in our system. Get us a stack of them. And 3 of these. Gets us our repeater, our comparator. Then gets us our controller. Okay. So let's go plan out a 5x5 first with casing. Let's have a look here. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's our center there. I think a 5x5 is the biggest we can do with this. A 3x3 internal. 5. And we'll have 3 rods, one there. 1, 2, 3 rods, like so. Gonna make a few more of these. Just to fill in that back part. This bit doesn't need glass on it. None of it needs glass. It's just I prefer to have glass on it. Let's just do that, and then this, which we're missing iron and graphite. Okay, so we get some more of this. You, all you can go away. This, I think, 9 of these, the internal. Then we need 3 pistons to make control rods. And we need 2 of these. And we need 1 power tap. And we need 2 of these access ports. You need 1 to put in and 1 to put out. And then just give me what I can of that. And that is not going to be enough. So 1, 2, and we set. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to change the input output of it. Okay. Control rods. The power tap on this side. I think it's the glass I'm missing for this. Yeah. We'll get some more glass. Are we gonna use sand if we got another thing? Just cook some up here. Just as quick. And you needed 3 more. Boom. It is working. You're on outlet. We'll auto eject waste. And then what we'll do is we need to do item importer and an item exporter. And energy, spell it right, energy importer. Then we need to import energy into the system, into the network. So we do these 2 first. Item importer on that one, item exporter on that one. And then we need variable cards. 3 of these. You're gonna be there. Cabling run. Cabling around the edge. We put some across here. Bring it down. Awesome. And then we need to import all energy. We need to go to our variable card thingy logic program. Item, and then we need to sign it. Not sign it, we just need to do thorium. Actually, if we do, I think I can take uranium. Pretty sure I can take So we can just set up this to say export uranium. So you export item uranium. It does take uranium, wicked. And then you'll be import all items. And then I should just go on. It's actually not even that hot. Just set this to like massive amounts. So what I do need is if we do a tier installer. So it's 2 redstone and osmium there, and just this. So let's do let's try. We can probably do up to this, which will be the best thing we can do. So this one we need iron and change some iron. I've only got 3. Okay. I'm normally processing all my materials and everything by now. Like it's just I'm not trying to rush through this. Osmium. So osmium and redstone. I think it's 2 per ounce. So I need a stack of redstone for this one. I was doing some steel, some extra steel. So let's just make let's make another one. I think what's happening is what I could do actually be easier than this if I do integrated. So I could craft. They only store 1 million, see, and there's no way to like increase that amount. Thermal expansion has its own steel now. Because there's the energy cube from how difficult is it to make the capacitor banks? Basic capacitors, which requires greens for infinity. That's easy enough to get. Then I need the energetic alloy, which I gotta do in that. See, they store 500,000. They store 2 million, and they store 4 million. But it's a multi-block. So I'm trying to think what would be the best. Oh, Power's had some. Texture updates. Power's had some really nice texture updates. Hasn't Power got a storage system? Thermal generators are nice now. Yes, the energy cells. The basic one stores 4 million. go with that. So to make this, we need dielectric paste. That should be enough. We need some iron bars. One of them ones. One of them ones. That makes us the dielectric thingy. This, that, and then this is that. So, if I was to do an energy interface instead of an exporter on that reactor, I can store 4 million. Wrong side. If I put you on there, and then which way am I facing? East. I do this then, and I get a universal cable. I do that. Are you not exporting your power? That's new as well. Maybe that's the wrong power tap. Maybe it's the active one I need. The other one I got, yeah. I think it's the active one I need. Scram. That's weird. Why are you not exporting power then? Oh, it is. That's weird. Set you to receive. Need to extract. We need another cable. That was weird. Just put that away. Cable card. And this interface. I need. So now if I look at the energy storage, turn you on. Why are you not running now? What is going on here? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna restart, just relaunch the game. But it seems to be working again now. I think for some reason I had a change the rod insertion. I think that's what the scram does. It shuts it off and puts the rods at 100% so it doesn't run again. So like if I go here now and I change all to 0% rod insertion, generating a lot more RF. Like it's not silly amounts, but it's better than what I think what we had. I'd like to try and figure out the redstone control of it, so that when it gets to a point where it's filled up to a certain level, that I can shut off the reactor. I will look into these ones as well, though, the advanced generator stuff, because I've used it before and it was actually really good. So next then on our to-do list is, take these away now, is this. Okay, to get this is mostly steel, which we already have an abundance of, I think. We got quite a bit of steel to start us off with this. So to get this up and running, we need, if we get some of that steel and we get it in our plate press, we get a bunch of plates pressed in it while we do everything else. So we need 6 blocks of steel to make this work. And then we need, you see, these steel sheet metal slabs used to be like these, this used to be these steel slabs, and then it got changed because it ended up being too expensive. So we got a redstone engineering block, which we need 1 of. We need 10 light engineering blocks, so we've got 3. So take 2 lots of that. Take as much of this as we can. We need to pick up some iron. Lead, iron. And then I'm gonna press these ones, so we do. And in an instant. But it'll all eventually get done through immersive. one of these. This, bang, done. There's our 10 of them. Got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. Steel blocks. We need these. How many of them do we need? A whole blast furnace worth. 27. We got a steel sheet, steel plates. 8 of these. I always do this wrong. A steel sheet metal. This. It's 27 of them. And then we need more of these. How many slabs was that? 14. Okay. I think that's everything. We got 27 reinforced blast bricks. We got our sheet metal. We got our blocks of steel. We need the heavy engineering blocks. Do you need more electrum? Pretty sure I can craft electrum. I cannot. Okay. Some gold. Some silver. I think doing it in this will be faster. Oh no, this needs heat. This needs a heated one, doesn't it? Which is why we did the blaze burner earlier on. Wait there, grab some coal, and we get electrum. We wait for our electrum to cook up, and we start building this monstrosity. That's what Eden is. That'll be enough for now. Just the heavy engineering blocks. We have one. We can. We need to make some more sheet metal. Some. So, we're going to put you away. We're going to have you on the arc furnace. Pause. And we're going to put you away for a minute. Keep you out. You out. And the first layer is the sheet metal. We need the sheet metal slabs, sheet metal, this, and I think that is our first layer. Yep. We need steel scaffolding, do we? Five scaffolding. Okay, so in the center of this goes the just 5 as well. So I need to make sure I'm 5 blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 5. Who's that? And now slab. I think it's you there. Yeah. Now we got our steel box. One there, I believe. Yeah. And then we got a heavy engineering at the back. And we got sheet metal like so, I believe. Yep. And then everything else is the sheet metal slabs. Okay. Next layer. Put an engineering block on the front. You. I keep opening my thing instead of the actual book. Heavy engineering, light engineering. 2, 2. And then it's this, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is wrong. One. Oh, it goes right out, right out. It goes right out. That's the wrong thing. You like so, and I know these ones like that on the top. I know that much. You got a steel block there, again, sheet metal, and engineering. And I think this is the last layer. And scaffolding, engineering. Almost the last layer. Need one white engineering. Interesting. Pretty sure I had enough. Come on. Some of you. Thank you. I should. Right, where have I gone wrong then? Right, I'll be right back. Let me rebuild this and see if we make it work. I think I figured out where I went wrong when I built it just now. I had an engineering block sitting on top of the cauldron. And now the arc furnace is up and running. So we need to input into these slots. Now we put our graphite rods in. So these have durability. I can enchant them with unbreaking, but I've got to get unbreaking on them. I can't do eternal stellars on them, which would be ideal. I don't even think I have that in this pack. No, I don't. What is that? That's Forbidden Arcanus, yeah. Potentially could do that. If that works. So, next is getting power to this bad boy, which I believe is behind. I think it is. I think that is our power taps there. Maybe building it right up against the wall was a bad idea. Okay. Oh, we've got it built. It's a nice little wrapping up point now. We've got it here. I'm literally gonna tear it down and I might rebuild it out to here, so I can get a power line across the top and down the back of it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my best bet, because otherwise I gotta have to have power cables running outside, and I don't want to do that. That'd be the last thing I want to do. So I think I want to put the cauldron there. Let's just rebuild this real quick, actually. Like so, and let's keep opening my that inventory. Do it like that, and then we had you there, the redstone engineering block on top of you. Those steels are in one place. Okay, so that puts that there. and a sheet metal like so, with heavy engineering there, and then you come all the way out like so, like that, and heavy engineering there, light engineering like that. Done a bit, and it's then it's sheet metal there and there, and then it's scaffolding like so. Where it was done. Where's my hammer gone? That's there. There we go. And then I just need to get the cabling in. So we'll put these away. Get some energy exporter. Some cable. Not Vable. Cable. We need a variable card. Variable cards. We just bring our power line along here. And then we need to set our power output amount at 100,000. Because look, there's another output here, see as well. That is the power input, isn't it? Wait. Oh, he's got it. He's got power. So I should be able to just go iron grit. I need grab an item importer. Which we'll just do a chest. Grab a diamond chest just in case we need you there. So variable card to export import all items. Now I should just be able to go okay, that was a noise. Yeah, that's getting muffled. I don't know why that's making such a racket, but there's our arc furnace up and running. And this is transferring the items. We'll change that to, you know, 128. Just double the stack rate, that's all. Turn the thunderbolt sound down as well. Those electrodes again, use up real quick. That's insane, the actual like particle effects of this. So what I'll probably end up doing is, let's just finish. Let's just do it real quick. Let's go hopper and a chest. Pop a hopper there, chest there. If we do conveyor, and then we want these ones. Pass. Conveyor. Asked for these ones. And we grab another 12. And if we get some scaffolding, aluminium scaffolding, and that should be enough. And then we want to go we want to have you there want this one. We want to extract with this one. And we need to do... I don't think I can use these ones to go up. I think I need to use normal conveyors to go up. So I might have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That. So I think I need to do it like this. So I need to go and a hammer. Yeah. You gotta shift. You need to go like so. Like so. And then we need it's just like one block too close. I'm not redoing it now. What I could do is just wrap it around this way. So it'd have you. That. You away. Go away, you go away. You can go away, you. And we just need to put you there. And they get all so it gets input into there and then cooked down. And this thing is cooking quick enough that they shouldn't backlog that much. I think that is going to be end of the episode today. Got our arc furnace up and running now for processing the ores. I might look into making this look a little nicer than what it is. It looks a bit, you know, too organic, if you know what I mean. I could realistically switch the crusher around and put the output on this side, and then bring it on there. I'll have a look. I'll have a play around and I'll see what I can do. But for now, ladles and jelly spoons, I will see you next time. And as always, good afternoon, good night. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.